An executive man. You know what? I've been with very educated men. I mean, I'm an educated woman. But this man here that I want to spend the rest of my life with exceeds everybody else that I've been with. I'm not talking about career-wise or anything. I'm just talking like as a person. Just as a person, his integrity, his level of responsibility, the things that he stands for, his passions, his honesty, his devotion, his level of commitment, his dignity. You know, he exceeds anything that I've ever seen in anybody else that I've been with. And I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to have met this man. And you know, I mean, I could sit around and say, why me? Why did all this stuff have to happen to me? Why did I have to go through this or lose that? And, you know, the why me thing. And you know what? But the flip side to that is, well, why not me? Things happen to people every day in life, and I'm not exempt from life's cruelties and life's rewards. You know, and some of those cruelties and rewards are based on choices that I make, some are not. You know, but it's like looking at whether the glass is half full or half empty, you know. So this has to do with, you know, not giving the past the power to define your present and future, you know. Had it not been for all those things, good, bad, indifferent, my choices, other people's choices, this and that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I wouldn't be talking about this right now. You know? I would not have had the opportunity to have met this man, and believe me, when you meet the real right person, the person that brings out the better in you, it makes you want to aspire and persevere to be the best person that you can be. Baby, you're with the right person. You are. When you're with somebody that is taking everything from you and bringing out the worst in you, it is toxic. You know, this man is an ambitious man. He is career-oriented. He is an executive level person, very high up and educated, and has zero tolerance for bullshit. And I love that. I do. I told him, I said, you're a diamond of a man, you know, and I'm not talking about money or career. I'm talking about the person that you are. And, you know, in terms of integrity and honesty and being so forthcoming and it's not just, you know, talk or whatever. It's, you know, it's actions speak louder than words, and in spades, he's shown me that, you know, he's just not a windbag, you know, it's not just saying things to appease me or whatever. So in all that stuff, actions speak louder than words, you know. Words are nice. It's nice to hear that you're beautiful or that you're sexy or I love you, of course, you know, but I've got it going on, you know, and nobody can take that from me except me. you know. I've, wondered, like, after having met him and after realizing, like, wow, this guy could be the one for me, really the one. And then more time went by, and I was like, yes, he is the one. I'd wondered, like, earlier on, like, trying to envision my life without this guy, and it seems painfully empty, I had no problem being alone. Not afraid of that, but when you meet somebody like that and they really touch you in that way, and they bring out the better in you, make you want to be the best person that you can be, and they believe in you and talk highly about you in front of you and to other, after meeting somebody like that, the idea of being alone, who the hell would want to be alone if you met somebody like that? No, of course not. I'm not foolish, It's, when you got somebody decent, and they're on the same page as you and they want the same things out of life, and you have a innate chemistry going on, on every level, down to the physical and sexual and stuff. I mean, sex doesn't make a relationship, but it can certainly break one, and we click in every single way, and it's, he rocks my world, I rock his, it's, I don't have any complaints. Yeah, he's pissed me off, and yes, I've pissed him off too. It comes with relationships. But we always, talk it out, and and it's so good. Never, had to resort to violence, none of these things, and I've made it perfectly clear, I mean, in any relationship, once you cross that line, no matter how sorry you are, whether it ever happens again or not, something is lost when you cross that line and you hit somebody that you claim to love. It's gone, I think back because I've been through it, so I just know. And I mean, I remember I was with somebody and it was an accident. I accidentally hit somebody with the door. But I was angry, I didn't intentionally set out to hit the person with the door. I didn't realize the person was behind the door, but I flung the door open and it hit the person. And, the person got angry. And I'm like, it was an accident, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was there, but, I mean, that was, clearly an accident. I felt horrible about it. And I was just, but the lesson learned to that was, even in that, that could have changed the dynamic of the relationship. Even though it was an accident, it was still like, I was just, like, well, if I hadn't been angry, that wouldn't have happened, And even though I was angry, it's like I should have been more mindful, So you learn, you live and learn. But the point I'm saying is, I know if you ever hit me or anything like that, it would never be the same. It would never be the same. The level of respect is gone. You lose respect with that. And I feel like very safe with him. I do. He works out. He's, healthy and has a nice physique, and, younger than, some of the, like, my daughter's father and my ex, were substantially older than me. He's closer in age to me, and so he's healthy, relatively healthy and in shape and works out. And, I'm proud to be with him. I'm very proud to be with him. I can't say anything bad about him, Our little tiffs or misunderstandings or arguments are little, He's a total type A personality, perfectionist, extremely ambitious because of the type of work he does and stuff. Yeah, he's, prone to the heart attack. So, going to the gym and working out is absolutely essential, but, and then I swim, I manage my own also and stuff. I keep trying to tell him, we need to find like a gym that has a pool so we can just go together and stuff. He can work out and I'll just go swimming instead of me going to this place or that place and while you're at the gym or something. Whatever. But so that's something that, we're going to do is try to find a place that has both gym and pool and do that together and stuff. It's more fun going to the gym or swimming with somebody than by yourself, or doing that separately. All the little ingredients, to keep relationships interesting, healthy, spicy, sex life spicy, and add variety, especially after you've been together for a while, Like I said, when you're new, the novelty of it all, it's all the discovery and this and that. But I am a happy woman. I'm like just entirely happy. And I never dreamt in a million years that, I would. I was like just ready to spend the rest of my life alone, or at least be alone for much longer time than than I have been. And I'm just glad that I took things slow and am where I'm at. I'm where I am meant to be in life, and I'm so appreciative of my gifts and rewards and blessings that I have been so graciously given.